Yo, what's up? Danny Chopper? That was my nice thumbnail, Danny Chopper. That's the good thumbnail. I'm gonna do something different later. Danny Chopper already laughing. You know I'm supposed to summon you by saying your name 3 times, Danny Chopper. What's up, bro? Happy New Year. Danny Chopper already here, coming out hot over here, attacking me in the thumbnail. That was my nice thumbnail. I mean, I listen. I didn't do none of this stuff. That's them. That's these people doing that stuff. That wasn't me. What's going on, everybody? We are back. Tired, but we still here streaming. I can't see Danny Chop. Danny Chopper, you still over there? Danny Chopper said he's still over there. What's up, bro? We back. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I don't know if I like that right there. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep that little black thing on the bottom. Danny Chopper, you got your purple? Danny Chopper got upgraded? When did Danny Chopper get upgraded? Weren't you blue belt yesterday? Danny Chopper, how'd you get your purple belt? I thought you were blue belt. Man, my man got promoted. We promote too quickly over here, bro. I need to have a talking with YouTube. They promoting too fast. Yeah, that thumbnail. Well, shit, that wasn't me. You got your purple belt. Congratulations. Dorothy Slipper says, question, if a gym ownership changes, is it weird if they don't mention it and carry on like nothing happened? They should put out some type of information, email or talk in person, something. They do need to they do need to communicate that, Dorothy Slippers. It does happen, but they do need to communicate it. They might be afraid that you guys will leave. They're afraid you guys might leave, so that could possibly happen. Danny Chopper says, I'm happier about the digital purple belt over my real life brown belt. I checked the membership. You don't get no brown belt for, I think it takes 6 months to get a brown belt or something like that over here, that's Moneyberg. This is Moneyberg level. You guys are getting promoted faster than Moneyberg did. But I need that Jake Shields money though. Jake Shields got paid good. Can I give out belts? Let me see if I can give out some belts. Says I don't want no brown though. Keep me at purple. You're gonna be at purple for a minute though. I might give out some belts later today. Let's do it. Let me do a poll. Should I give out belts today? We'll do a poll. We'll see if I should give out belts today. I only get 10 belts I can give away per month, so maybe I'll just do 5. We got to get some white belts in here. Jacob, what's up? He says, I'd love to roll against Moneyberg. Nah, bro. Can't have you beating up Moneyberg. Moneyberg don't roll. unless he pays you. Says, can we get rolling socks instead? Yeah, it goes by your belt level. So first you start off with the white socks, then the blue socks, then the purple socks. We should have had that instead of belts. We should have had socks. We should have different color socks. Maybe I'll change it. We'll see. I do like that concept though, having socks instead of belts. And the black socks is when you get to the ultimate level. Ironically enough, I have been rocking the Moneyberg socks in the gym. PA way too cold this time. Yeah, PA cold. Maybe in the future we'll change it to socks or something. We'll see. We got a lot of. I meant to grab some water. Shoot, I messed up. We got a lot of. I was about to say J Rod. We ain't got no J Rod today. We got a lot of Isaac Michelle. You got look at the thumbnail. You can already see what's going on. So let's aim for about an hour. 2 hours would be good today. If I could do 2 hours, I feel pretty good. And then hopefully next week get back on the 3-hour schedule. But that's basically it. Hope you guys doing good. And not gooning too much. Staying out of trouble. So let me ramble for a little bit, then we'll get started. I haven't seen Mush all year. Mush, where you at, Mush? Mush busy. He does need to train though. Can't be wasting time on the live stream with us. Moneyberg, yeah. He been quiet. What I've noticed is all these people just want attention. You know, Josiah, Moneyberg, and some of these other people just want attention from us. So, you know, eventually that runs out, or whatever they were doing to get the attention runs out. So we don't have to worry about them no more too much until the next character comes up. So I might just jump into it, bro. Let me see what we got over here. You guys know I got one screen, so if you see me looking down, I'm looking at something else. Shout out to my boy CP. He did get in trouble because he was listening to the live stream over there in Switzerland, and then you can't, people love you can't be late to stuff or stay too late, and so he stayed too late at the gym and left later than what he was supposed to, and they fined my man. So shout out to him. Sorry about that, CP. Got you in trouble, bro. But we'll jump into it, bro. Yeah, I'm only streaming for 2 hours, so we're not gonna stay too long. This is CP mentioned this is CP if you guys don't know. He mentioned Sensei Reno, so he said it's this guy, the bald guy. And he says one of the key tenets of being a martial artist is giving back to the community to help improve the lives of others. I don't think that's happening too much anymore. We got the worst era of martial artists. All they do is fight and assault people. It says at West Point USMA, we are taught the same principle of selfless service. It was a privilege to head back to my alma mater, however you want to say it, share my knowledge with the best college judo team in the country, and catch up with some of the greatest martial artists I know. Go Army Judo. So shout out to him. He said I'd be at work listening to your live stream when I had my job, and I guarantee you the way they talked, I could easily play your streams without headphones. Okay. Yeah, shout out to the Army Judo team and CP. Says for a new year, my local judo school, which is the best in the country, lowered its prices by $200 per year. Wow. How do they do that? Oh, they want more students? Shoot. Where you at? Chicago, Dorothy Slippers? Where Dorothy Slippers at? What happened to Jimmy Jam? He posted something on my other YouTube channel, but I didn't see. He says, next job I get fired from, how nutty we were at my last job. Okay. Oh, next job you might get fired. Yeah. How nutty? We ain't nutty over here. Just some of you guys are. Canada. Oh, Canada. We can't go to Canada. Too cold up there. I'll send Daddy Chopper up there. We got Isaac Michelle. This is probably going to be the main topic. So we'll jump around a little bit today. We don't have to stay in one spot. It says pro grappler Isaac Michelle faces active Texas arrest warrant and multiple allegations. Can we get LL Snap to look up those the charges? LL Snap, where you at, bro? Let me text him real fast. So I don't know the Texas system. Need you. Okay, let me text him real fast. He might be busy. Okay, I texted him. He might be busy. Danny Chopper, Danny Chopper get riled up. Active Texas arrest warrant and multiple allegations. Is that an arrest warrant? We'll zoom in later. We'll read a couple comments and we'll check. We like to zoom in and out. It says, wonder what ADCC will do. Nothing. Isn't it in Poland? What did he do? I used to think you could hide in Venezuela and they couldn't get you. They can get you there now. Can't trust Australians, huh? Craig Jones, they lose to Dagestan Wrestling and they're pervs. Let me get Octopus Guard for free, though. Typical BJJ guy. Dorothy Slipper says, if 90% of your public photos you got your shirt off, I'm starting to question whether you should be trusted. It could be a bodybuilder, too. We'll jump around. That's a little warm up. Let me jump around a little bit and we'll go back and see what he's saying, what they saying.
A professional athlete, you will understand this phenomenon. And it's this thing where like your super cool career just becomes a fun fact. One day you're walking up to somebody like, hey, I'm a professional tennis player. And the next day you retire and you're like, hey, I'm Steve. Now you're just a regular person working a regular job. And you're in there like, you mean to tell me everyone isn't spending every day manically pursuing perfection? What do you mean it'll get done when it gets done? Hell, you would have never made it in minor league baseball. Also, most athletes aren't like Tom Brady. You work really hard to kind of do it. And now you just like work at State Farm. There's no shame in that. I was a professional ballet dancer. That barely even counts for this. Ballet dancer's like being a D3 athlete, but like with the heart of a drag queen. But what matters is it has the same effect when people find out. They're like, oh my gosh, you used to be. And you're like, yeah, I used to be. Being a former professional athlete is like being a superhero that nobody needed and then losing your powers. Because you're like, yeah, I was on the Bills practice squad for 4 months. And now I limp to the bathroom every morning. Which is the craziest part of all of this. The most athletic people in our society, 15 years later, are just 40-year-olds that can't sit on the floor. None of my toes point the right direction. People are like, you still do it for fun? I'm like, I couldn't prove to you that I ever did it at all. Put your kids into chess club. Okay, if you used to be a professional athlete, you will understand this phenomenon. And it's this.
That is pretty tough. I'm still out here, but yeah, I ain't got that much time. Never mind, ballet is the real deal. Ballet is tough too. I mean, that's a lot of wear and tear on your feet, and the amount of flexibility you have to have, and jumping. I mean, they're athletes. Dancers are athletes. Let me see. Yeah, it's crazy.
I think all these influencers are lying about being rich. I'm almost at 1 million followers. Broke as fuck. Well, not broke, but like I go to my regular minimum wage job every single day, 5 days a week. Clock in. That's how I pay all of my bills. Is that my thing? I did my taxes and I only got 3 brand deals this year, each for $2,000, which works out to like $500 extra a month. Amazing, gorgeous. I can never be happier. But I'm just saying $500 a month is not livable. But I am super grateful for it. But I'm saying that's all that I got. Like, you could see, And I think just these influencers are lying to you. I think because they're either trying to sell you a course or tell you how great their life is after, you've insulted them. But there's nothing up here. I'm up here now with everybody else, and I'm telling you that there is nothing up here. And the fuck is this? I think all these influencers are lying.
This might be also true for some of your favorite influencers, jiu-jitsu influencers, and some of the world champions, and people like that. You never know what people got going on. Day Chopper. See, that's why we can't rile up Daddy Chopper. It says in a CLA practice, even though we may be playing games, still be competitive and play the game to win.
Good. Urgency from both of you. Good, Chief. Chase. Attach the hip. Nice.
Says this doesn't mean there needs to be tension with your training partners. You can be competitive yet respectful at the same time. I can't even hear. Let me go through it. I do like positional. I'm just going to say positional training. The downside to positional training is sometimes the situations you work on, you don't end up in the tournament because, you're starting from neutral, completely neutral standing or guard. So sometimes, a lot of these CLA places, they try to control the situation, control the scenario, what reactions you're going to get. And sometimes that's completely off, it's just off completely. Or you never get to work that thing you worked on for so long. And it kind of disregards the chaos of sport. Sport is, you never know what to expect. So this is CLA is a model, you can use to enhance a certain position or a concept, but there's no guarantee that you can even get to that scenario or that position. So you always got to do different types of training. You need to do positional, situational. You need to do free rolling. You need to do bad positional sparring. You need to do everything. As a martial artist, you need to be ready for everything. What'd you say? What the game was? I don't know what the game was. Yeah. And sometimes that game got I like Kevon, but yeah, I mean, sometimes the game ain't got nothing to do with what the tournament's going on or the situation or the fighters you're going to meet up. Unless you got a big enough team to where you can experience most people's styles and approaches. I don't know. I think it's limited. Everything's limited, really. Flirting with summoning the demon. He can't come over here. Pause on that. He's not allowed over here. I don't care. Listen, I'm not going to live my life in fear of some man with a crush on another man. I ain't going to live my life like that. You guys can fear him. He ain't got no power over here. The power of Christ compels him. I'll throw some holy water on his ass. Let him burn up. It says, I wonder what the game was. Josiah, about to say Jose. Jorge. Josiah. Say Hosea. Josiah be having the video on Rewind Agrippo. He need to stop, though. You need to leave that man alone. It says, while sitting out the last few weeks, I saw many habitually accepting the loss, often giving up on the situation steps before the results would set in. Grippo, most people are hobbyists. Remember, if you saw the last video where they said they can't do what they used to do? Yeah, most people can't do what they used to do. Them losing, accepting the loss is them being able to train longer. They not competing, Grippo. Most people ain't competing. They there for fun, Grippo. Grippo, people there for fun. Them giving up early is them keeping their body safe, keeping the injuries away. They gotta work, Grippo. It's okay for them hobbyists to lose. They ain't got nothing to prove. They're there for exercise and enjoyment. It says often giving up on a situation steps before the result was set. Listen, they gotta work tomorrow. They better give up. We were doing some takedowns today, and Uncle Dave, you guys saw him yesterday. He was like, someone takes you down, you want to post that hand, right? When someone goes to take you down, you want to post that arm. But listen, you post that arm, that's it. So that's a great example of, hey, I need to give up the takedown. If someone goes for a judo throw on you, you need to protect yourself. You don't try to defend. There ain't no more fighting. You got tossed. Ippon. So you got to be smart about that. It says this is hurting both you and your training partner. for you to develop a bad habit of acceptance, and as soon as you start getting in a deficit, there is no resilience, and those habits will come out when it matters the most. So this is more for competitors. Yet again, most people aren't competitors. Most people ain't competing no more. Says, my one instructor will have specific goals. Example, hand fighting to a position, grabbing a leg. But ultimately, it's essentially just limited positional training. Again, that's what I'm saying. You can do positional training is limited by our own imaginations and creativity. But when you go to compete, you're fighting against another person with a different skill set. They're going to throw at you, and sometimes whatever you positionally sparred, unless you did specific. Honestly, that's what your specific sparring is about. I'm gonna say black belt. Say you're gonna fight a black belt, they have a specific style. They train at AOJ, they play single leg X. They go for it, Baron-Bolos. Okay, you should definitely do some specific training to defend that stuff. But that's only going to work if you have data on someone. And you know what? The funny thing about data is people change. You might find a bolo artist that's working their passing now. Now you're screwed up because you worked your bolo defense and now they're trying to pass your guard. So people change. That's happened to me where I studied so much for one match or two matches, and then they went out there and did something new. I'm like, dang it. So you just need to be able to adapt, observe, adapt, and change your game plan. Honestly, you should, as a coach, you should teach your athletes to think and how to react to different situations and, impose their game. It says you can fix all this afraid to lose by trying to spam octopus. That's true. Well, but then there's counters to octopus, right? That's the beauty of jiu-jitsu. People are going to counter whatever you're good at. People are going to counter it. They're going to counter octopus, and then you move on to the next thing, whatever the next move is. I mean, octopus been around for a long time. Octopus, yeah, all this stuff, all this crap been around for a long time. He says, I always try to work other things. I used to do a lot of go-go plata setups and subs. My man was doing 10 Planet. More so a setup to sweep. I can tell I'm getting older because my knee is starting to feel the strain. And Grippo gonna yell at you to keep fighting, and your knee about to pop. And for your partner, it can give them false confidence, believing certain patterns is working, when perhaps it is only that it isn't doing enough to give a proper reaction. And in fact, there is still areas in said pattern for your partner to be Grippo. What kind of sentence was that, Grippo? Eduardo tell us be repping or repoing? Reposting octopus for a while? Repping? What do you mean? I think Eduardo tell us created octopus guard. I'm pretty sure he created it. What are you saying, Jorge or Jacob? He says it's okay to be competitive, and anyone that doesn't feel that way should probably go find another hobby. Okay, well, let's leave Grippo alone. We just jumping around right now. Craig says, I thought he needed a gift to get him through this tough time. Cuck's way. King's way becomes Cuck's way. He sent him something there. Oh, he sent him some Street X? Says the funny part, Grippo English starting to sound French Canadian. BSM rubbing off. Yep, BSM is rubbing off on Grippo. Where the demon at? The funny part is I did go-go platas because of Nick Diaz and Jinya Aoki. Well, remember, I think Tellus was, he used it in MMA first, I believe. I could be wrong. I feel like BJ Penn was using it too. I don't know who created Octopus, to be honest. Let's just say Kano created it. So he gave it the name perhaps. Sure, wrestlers be doing it for a long time. No, the hell they haven't. Octopus guard? Wrestlers can't even play guard. What wrestler been playing octopus guard this whole time? Nah, bro. I don't know about that, Jacob. Who was playing octopus guard? Wrestlers don't play guard. Now, maybe somebody did finagle a sweep or something from there. Yeah, but it's like the back take and the reversals. It says Gordon's going to release a video on how to shut down octopus. You got to figure out how to do that first. Well, I mean, Gordon, you probably wouldn't try to octopus guard somebody as big as Gordon because he's going to get squished. Gordon should be releasing a statement on Sunny and why she shouldn't be deported. Maybe he wants her deported. I don't know. Cat dog is not octopus. Cat dog, what is that? What is cat dog? I know cat dog, is that a wrestling move? I know cat dog, the cartoon. I thought octopus was more transition than a guard, to be fair. Well, you can do it from closed guard and half guard. Craig does it mostly from side, which is technically not a guard. That would be a transition, yes. But the tell is his octopus guard and old school octopus guard started from closed guard. So your closed guard, they're punching and you slip to one side, or half guard. Yeah, I don't suggest anybody get side mounted, but if you're Craig, you can do that. But for us mere mortals, we can't do that. Craig says, my man writing strongly worded Karen stories about me, and I didn't even send the gift. He finally mentioned me by name. Somebody sent that to Gordon. Gordon, they got your email. They got your email address and your house address. That's terrible. They might send him some real stuff. Crooked Craig. I like Crooked. That's a good nickname. That's the funniest thing Gordon Ryan ever said. Crooked Craig. Plot twist. Gordon and Craig are secretly lovers and plotted to move Natalie out from the picture. He says cat dog is reverse tight waist, which is not octopus though. A lot of people are saying okay. Yeah, I ain't never heard. You could have just said reverse tight waist. I would have had a better understanding of what you were saying. Cat dog, what is that? My man created. They do different stuff up there in Canada.
Nationals was in 2022, which is funny because my first no-gi match a couple years ago, my first ADCC Nationals, no-gi Nationals ever, my first match was Helena. And I had no idea who she was. I was like, oh, she's so cute. Who is this little girl? And I was like, oh, who is this little girl? But it was like, wow, like, it's crazy, the age difference. Like, no matter how strong you are, like, you can be more technical. Everyone's game is different. I just fell in love. So when I got the opportunity to challenge her again, I was like, that is the girl. That was my first match ever in Nationals when I was a blue. I just got my purple belt. And I was like, dang, what? Like, so much time has passed. It's so cool. Like, I was just...
Okay, listener. Dorothy Slippers.
I was concerned when I competed in Mexico, and even the Mexican doctor was concerned about my blood pressure. I was like,
yeah, no more reels about your PRs and blood pressure, bro.
The worst one, I think, was in Dubai, where it was 158. The guy was like, giving me grief. I was like, bro, it's a grappling match. I'm not getting hit in the head. You have no power to stop this match. Let me in there. But yeah, in terms of, I mean, just feeling better, it's going to be good because of the insane travel schedule I have. Yeah. It's just like, just getting everything dialed in, even from a non-competition perspective, just to feel good and healthy.
Oh yeah, the mental and cognitive aspect too. You'll be way easier to do what you're doing. You're flying all over the place promoting. I can just imagine what your schedule's like. So being able to even optimize your sleep quality too. If these numbers are thrown awry, it could impede your sleep dramatically to where you never actually get proper rest. The downstream negatives from all these different angles needs to be factored in by somebody who knows what they're talking about and is thoroughly educated to analyze your diagnostics, and that's our bread and butter.
I was concerned when
guys, please take care of your health. Please. I tell you guys to stay natural and stay off that crap, but you guys gonna do whatever you want to do. Yeah, take especially your heart health. You know, we're gonna talk about a lot more about Isaac. Isaac Michel is included in a Texas wanted alert with a reward following a SA crime accusation. So I don't know if that's actually true. We need to look for that. I'm trying to get my guys in Texas. Where are my guys in Texas at? They busy? I would look for it, but I don't know where to start, to be honest. Don't do it. I'm saying take care of your health by not doing any of this shit. Come on, Dorothy Slippers. An official alert released by Hays County Crime Stoppers in Texas listed the name Isaac Joshua Michel. I'm going to copy that. As wanted by authorities at the time of publication. Because I think I need to figure out some details, but Octopus has been helping me counter that reverse pass from half, as long as I get a frame in. According to the public notice, there was an active warrant related to a SA accusation, classified as a second-degree felony under Texas law. I'm not sure what that means. The alert is part of the official cooperation program between Crime Stoppers and local law enforcement agencies, used when police are seeking information regarding an individual's whereabouts. I can barely talk. Sorry, everybody. It's important. I'm over here sounding gross. I'm sorry. It's important. That's that Jersey flu. It's important to emphasize that a wanted alert does not represent a conviction and that no public information regarding a trial or sentence has been released by authorities at this time. Well, they need to make sure he's in the country at that time. The case gained wider attention after being shared by athletes and well-known figures within the jiu-jitsu community, including Craig Jones, Gordon Ryan, and John Danaher. John Danaher. What's the name? Don Janaher. Sparking renewed discussions around responsibility, transparency, and caution when handling sensitive information. Yeah. As long as you block the crossface from the far sidearm with a frame on the bicep, Tellus says you all good. What? What is that? As long as you block the crossface from the far sidearm. Okay, yeah. I understand what you're saying. Oh, well, Tellus. Guys, Tellus ain't no small person. All these people showing you all this octopus stuff, they not small. Show me a small person doing octopus all the time. Yeah, Craig is pretty lanky. Tellus pretty lanky. Yeah, all these octopus players pretty lanky. Show me this short octopus player.
What's going to happen is there's going to be a jiu-jitsu school on every corner. And I know you're like, no, I heard somebody say that there's too many jiu-jitsu schools already. No, you don't understand. You are a moron if you think that. People are getting better faster. They're getting promoted faster. They're getting the skills that they need in order to share jiu-jitsu, and instead of pay for it, make money off of it. More people are doing it than ever before. There will be more gyms than ever before. It is going to grow explosively. What's going to happen is there's going to be a jiu-jitsu school on every...
That's crazy because I think opposite. I feel like jiu-jitsu is about to peak. I think jiu-jitsu is about to peak, and then what happens? Every sport, every kind of fad. Yeah, I think jiu-jitsu is about to peak. Same thing happened to CrossFit. Same thing happened to, what was the other fitness? Taibo, Taekwondo, karate, judo, boxing. Every sport has its inline skating. Remember when inline skating was the biggest thing ever? Remember when everybody had inline skates back in the 90s? Skateboarding, snowboarding. Every sport is hot for a little bit. I'm not sure what yoga. Remember when yoga was everywhere? Everybody was doing yoga. Now nobody does yoga except the older ladies. Which, hey, listen, we respectfully like the older ladies over here. Yoga, cycling, spin, bar, freestyle walking. What was that? I don't know about that. Dance hard or die. What else was popular? Pilates. Hello, Snap. What's up, bro? We need you to look up the arrest warrants over there in Texas for us. What else was popular? Fitness-wise, yeah. I mean, everything's a fad, bro. What was that? P90X? Remember P90X? Yeah, P90. Remember when everybody was doing P90X? What else was around? I don't know. There's been so many fads. P90X, the dancing with the the dance. Well, that's kind of popular now. The dancing, the line stepping's been popular now. Shit, so many fads out here. Longboarding. Remember when longboarding was popular? Scooters. Remember scooters used to be popular? Yeah, there's so many fads out here. Let's be honest, jiu-jitsu not going to be that mainstream. We can't even get 1 million views over here. Uh-oh, LL Snap, you took your belt off? LL, you got to keep your membership. Like, if you take your membership off, you lose your belt. I think you get your belt back, though. 6-minute abs. If you guys don't renew your membership, you lose your belt. Zumba, what else? Yeah. Tai Chi. What else been around? Some other stuff been around. There's been some other stuff around. I can't think of what else been around. Yeah, there's been, a ton of shit. Remember Run Club? Run Club took over last 2 years ago. Now nobody running no more. You gotta put it on auto renew. They done took my man's belt away. It wasn't me. That was LL Snap, guys. I can't take nobody's belt away. I ain't got no power like that. Somebody, should we change it to socks? I'm gonna change that. Let me go back over here. Should we change it to socks? Because I can design that. Okay, they said I should give away belts. Okay, let me do another poll. I like doing polls, kind of interactive, you know. LL Snap jumped on here. He said, "Where's my belt at?" LL Snap left his belt at home. That's what happened. LL Snap. Yeah, High Rock's pretty popular now. LL Snap left that belt at home. But yeah, listen, there's fads come and go. Jiu-jitsu's a fad. It's true. You think her court date got okay? We need information on Sonny and information on Isaac Joshua Michel. So we got another poll up. Let me know if we should change. Should we change the belt to socks out of respect for Moneyberg? Yellow, white socks. We might have to put some other colors on there. I'm gonna do if we switch over to socks. I'm doing the kids belts: white, yellow, orange, green, blue. If we switch over to socks, I'm gonna do the kids program in there. He says, I think CrossFit saw the largest uptick and biggest decline, just like you said. Well, yeah, they made bad decisions, which can happen in jiu-jitsu too. We're going to make some bad decisions. Look how many bad eggs we got in this sport. Of course we're going to fuck it up. So I think CrossFit saw the large, Sonny's court date got rescheduled. If it changes to socks, I want my socks to have a flare that says I came up with the idea. I don't know how to do that. Happy New Year. White socks with the blue bands. Should we do socks? We might have to do socks. The thing is, I got to design that myself. That's the issue. I like the belts though, because you guys care about your belts. This ain't no no-gi. This ain't no no-gi gym over here. But I guess socks, you can wear socks in no-gi or gi though. Ain't that true? You can wear socks regardless. So maybe we do need to switch to socks. I'm gonna think about it. Let me think about it. I'm looking at the poll too. People said we should switch over to socks. We gotta get some more votes though. Didn't CrossFit start going down after CEO was accused of SA? Possibly. Oh, why is it on top messages? Looks like BJJ might follow the same trajectory with all these scandals. Backspank, what's up? You know I changed your name on here. Dance Hard Die said, I earned my blue belt. Nobody taking it. Yeah, the guy that died in the last CrossFit Games, yeah. I don't know if he was the best competitor. Was he the best competitor? Well, regardless, it shouldn't have happened. LL Snap, this is what we need you to look up for us. Can I zoom in? Come on, man. Yeah. This is what we need LL Snap to look up for us. The guy that drowned. A lot of just bad. They got bald on there. Dang, Isaac, you got hair, don't you? 98. Damn. You what, 27? 28? Almost 28? Caucasian male, Australia, English. Scars, marks, and tattoos. Tattoo on left upper arm, tattoo on left elbow, tattoo on left forearm, tattoo on right forearm. Hayes County Crime Stoppers is offering a reward of up to $1,000. Who got that? Who got information? Give me that information. We need that $1,000 for the live stream. They did, yeah. Somebody died. They drowned during one of the events. Now, why they had them swimming and running and jumping? CrossFit's, that's built to damage your body. $1,000 reward for information leading directly to the arrest or indictment of Isaac Joshua Michelle. Michelle's last known residence was in Austin, Travis County, Texas. He is pictured with a shaved head and brown beard. He needed to get some plastic surgery. Isaac Joshua Michelle is wanted for the following: sexual assault F2. Again, this is not it's not a real. Is this arrest warrant? What is this? I don't think this is an arrest warrant, but it is they're looking for tips. Oh, the warrant's real? How can I find it? Are you saying this is the arrest warrant? Where can we find the arrest warrant? Can you send it to me a link or something? Crime Stoppers. We need to add some more jiu-jitsu people to Crime Stoppers. Oh, wait. Let me go back here. Craig says, this is not a joke. I doubt they'll give him bail if he's captured or surrenders. Well, because he's already outside the country, I doubt he definitely a risk to flee. Craig says this is not a joke. And that's the issue, with the younger guys. Because they joke so much, it's hard to tell. Well, we know this is serious, but it's like the boy that cried wolf, right? LO Snap, did you get your belt back? LO Snap left his belt at home. Because these guys joke around so much, when it's time to be serious, it's thank you, LO Snap. It's hard to tell sometimes. Says, I know it's not, but you having to reinforce it is hilarious. Sorry, Craiginho. Says, damn, bro, it's really, really hard to tell. Your baits are too good, but I will believe you this time. You can search up Hayes County Crime Stoppers, and you'll see Michelle in top 10 most wanted. Oh, ooh. Now you can actually have paperwork. He seems like a joke, bro. Sorry. No way this is real. You should ask the victims if it's not real. If it's true, that would be sad and disappointing. If he was joking, he would be committing some serious defamation just for a laugh. It's not popping up. You sent it to me. Let me see. It's not popping up now. Maybe I'll look it up if I need to. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's not popping up? I see what you're saying now. I just need to look his name up. Is that how you spell Joshua? You guys know I can't spell. Joshua. Man, I can't spell. 25th of August was his birthday? 98? Okay. Is it month or month day? It's crazy. In Europe, they put the other way. It's day then month, but whatever. 1998. I don't see it. Was it taken down? Shoot. Where'd it go? Yeah, I don't see it. Hayes County? Hayes. We be doing research over here, bro. That's why it be slow. Are your messages appearing, guys? I don't see. Yeah, I don't see it. Travis County? No? No, I don't see it. It's not coming up for some reason. We're looking for it. It's not real. It's not real. You got the link? Oh, wait. Oh, for some reason it's not popping up. Yes, this is warrant is Photoshop. Oh, the warrant's Photoshopped? For sure, yeah. I got the link. I used to look up women before I go on date with them on these things. Oh, it's not real. So did Isaac how about you go look that up, motherfucker? Omen creep? You sound like a creep. Well, they're not going into too much details. I'm going to say the same thing that some of the other guys said. The girls don't owe you an explanation. They don't owe you they don't owe you in-depth details of what happened. They can tell the authorities that. But who the fuck are you? Yeah, listen, we respect the victims. There's been a couple girls that came out Possibly. LO Snap said that's not real, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not showing up. Which county was that? LO Snap. It might be a different county. That's Travis. It's Hayes County. LO Snap is in Hayes County. Yeah, Hayes County, LO Snap. Can you look it up over there or send a link? It said that's not real for sure. It says Hayes County Crime Stoppers does not have the image on there. Uh-oh. Shit's getting real. Did somebody just made that up though? What the hell's going on with this case? It says I just typed in Hayes County top 12 fugitives in Google and he's listed as number 1. This isn't actually a joke. Let me see. I might be on Crime Stoppers. Let's do research, bro. We do research on this live stream. We don't just we listen. Yeah, you listen for Austin. Let me look at this first. Said he's number 9. I think a lot of people over there. That look like some of these creeps on my live stream. Here it is right here. LO Snap. You just sent me a link. It's there. Yeah, I see it. Alias is Isaac J. Michelle. Isaac Michelle. Date of birth. All the information we know. $1,000 reward. Michelle's last known residence was in Austin, Hayes County, Texas. He's pictured with the shaved head and brown beard. And he's wanted for sexual assault F2. I'm not sure what that distinction is. There he is right there. So, yeah. It is on Crime Stoppers. Now, I'm assuming Crime Stoppers is legit. I could be wrong. I'm assuming it is. Isaac is a weirdo for this. Well, I think you're past weirdo when you get on this kind of thing. Yeah, I think you mean possible criminal. Yeah, weirdo. Oh man, you kind of weird, bro. You a weirdo, bro. LL Snap just sent me something. Let me jump over here. We're not gonna stream too long, just 2 hours today. Was it on there? He's not on this one. Well, sometimes LOL Snap, the different organizations be, they don't communicate or something. Their database be all old and stuff. Maybe they didn't update, whatever. I don't know. Are your messages popping up on the thing? Let me see. I don't see your messages popping up over there. Why are my YouTube chats popping up? Did something happen to it? I called the number and just asked. Which number? Crime Stoppers? Or the Austin cases? He might not be on there yet. Oh, I see the messages now. I don't see your guys' messages on there though. Oh, you know what? I think I understand. Or maybe I don't. I don't understand. I don't see your messages on there. Okay, now I see you. I see the messages now. I kind of want the messages to last longer on there. Maybe I can figure that out later. felonies already. Okay, I see your messages now. Let's see. F2 felony is second degree. F2 could be severity of the crime. So, man, this is wild work. I'll be back, though, Alec. Need them groceries. If you aren't on when I get back, I have a great one. Thank you, bro. He's nowhere on there. Just call the number at the top of the Austin cases. Did you call Crime Stoppers? Damn. When was he wanted, though? This came out. What day was this? Is that for him? I don't want to read more about this. It might be. You said you called the number, though. Did you call Crime Stoppers? I don't know. Active cases. He might not have an active case because they're still. I don't think he hasn't been. I don't know if he's been sentenced to anything or anything like that. It says if you wanted, you're gonna hit this website almost the same day or the next day. The latest I've seen was a week. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is Crime Stoppers tips in Austin. Okay. Again, Austin has a couple. It's made up of different counties, right? So I don't know. Yeah, sexual assault cases. Yeah, I mean, jiu-jitsu's no different. Kidnapping. Yeah, this could be all your jiu-jitsu coaches right here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know how Texas works or how the law works. Well, in this kind of regard. So I don't know. Maybe we're just not looking in the right place, or it's backed up, or hasn't been updated. I mean, you guys know police officers in Texas, so maybe they would know better. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. That was interesting to look up. He is on that Crime Stoppers on this one, though. I don't know if you can call that number. Did you call this number? LL Snap? It's just for tips, though. See, call that number, see if it's real, LL Snap. Maybe I should call. Should I call that number? Let me call my cousin. He's in Austin. He's also okay. Has he said anything? I think he went ghost. I'm going to call that number. I want to see if it's real. I'm going to call that number. I ain't going to answer. I'm not going to say anything, though. Let's see. 1-800-324. My Canadians can't call this 8477. I just want to see.
Thank you for calling Crime Stoppers. Your information is important to us. Have a pen and paper available. Please remember, do not give your name, address, or phone number. An operator will be with you in a moment. Thank you.
Uh-oh. I canceled out of there. I don't have any tips. What's my tip? He's in Australia? Yeah, I'm going to say he's in Australia. Sorry, Isaac. They coming after you, bro. They got me right on you, bro. The number's real, yeah. Somebody tell. I can't rat on somebody on. I'll rat on people offline, but I can't be online ratting on people. Isaac, bro, people coming after you, Isaac. I'm not sure what you do in these situations. I think you need to get a PR company or get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. Yeah, get a lawyer. There you go. Get a lawyer. Take all your seminar money and get that lawyer, bro. They're gonna have me ratting on you on camera, bro. Balding on your ass. He was last seen in Thailand. I believe he was in LO Snap. LO Snap, go ahead and snitched for me, bro. $1,000 for free. Actually, let me go in there. Yo, he in Australia. Oh, damn. Well, it does say, if you come over here, it says, use caution. Subject is a martial arts expert. Oh, use caution. He passes your guard. Yeah. Isaac, I didn't rat you out, bro, but I am covering the story. If other people want to rat you out, I can't stop them. All I did, Isaac, I just called the number, make sure it's real. That's all I did. I just had to verify it was real. Well, LO Snap saying that's not real, that's made up. I'm like, are you sure? That looks pretty professional. Crazy how many of you are in here laughing about this as if it's something funny or a joke. Well, this is the sport we're in. Someone said, were you there? People only want to comment fatigued when the person doesn't look like they do. Yeah. As for right now, I don't think he's put out any information. All right. He need a lawyer. He need a lawyer. He need a good lawyer. He need a New York lawyer. They don't have this on Crime Stopper. Oh. 1K is nice soundboard. Bro, I'm getting microphones. Actually, I might get a new PC at that point. Let's see what Craig has to say.
Early one morning, I feel bad for you, son.
Craig, you got too much going on your social media. Someone says, serious, please confirm his whereabouts. Craig looking for you, bro. Hello, Snap, there it is. Hayes County Crime Stopper. Yeah, it's on there. It's on their Facebook post. Drop if he's not guilty. Craig is cooked. Yo. Yeah, if you're not guilty, we need more information. That's all I'm saying. We need more information. Of course, some of the ladies have come out and said they didn't say exactly everything that happened, but they did say they were essayed by Isaac Michel, allegedly. Let's put allegedly in there. Protect myself. Isaac, I think, needs a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. He needs a good lawyer. I got some good lawyers, but I'm not gonna give you my contact because they'll get you off. Yeah, he needs a good lawyer, and he needs to handle this. Listen, even Diddy had to turn himself in, right? Eventually, you can't run away. And if you are, well, I don't think he can. Regardless of what happens, I don't think it's going to be easy to bounce back from this. But look at J-Rod. J-Rod bounced back. You guys giving J-Rod even more money now. Nah, don't let him know about your lawyers, bro. Don't help these motherfuckers with lawyers. If Luke Griffith's sister gonna come out and say that, it's looking pretty bad. That's true. Well, she's got a support system. Her brother, she know her brother will fuck up Isaac. That's why she's able to come out. Now, these other girls, they ain't got no protection against Isaac. We need Alec News Rash Guard. Yeah, maybe. Is this from Gordon? Says I don't know if you guys can see. I can't see what you guys can see. Here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the messages. I'm off the screen looking. We might need something like that. I need to make some more graphics and stuff. Says some of the many hilarious posts of Crooked Craig directly and indirectly attacking simpleton MMA. That's definitely Gordon. Directly and indirectly attacking Simpleton MMA after they kicked him out, promoting his new shitty instructional. Well, if his instructional is shitty, selling 2,000 copies, what is everybody else? Listen, everybody else, if you lucky if you sell about 100. I don't think I sold 100 on BJJ Fanatic. I don't know what I sold. They'll tell you. I don't think I sold 100 on BJJ Fanatics with my little instructional. So for these guys, they be selling 2,000, 6,000. I can only dream of making that much money on BJJ Fanatics. I'll be good. Now you said that ain't nothing. 1,000, 2,000. Yo, I for sure didn't sell no 2,000. Hey, yeah. 2,000 instructional sales is $200,000 almost. I didn't sell nowhere near that. I ain't sell nowhere near that. I'm lucky if I got $1,000 from that. 10,000. I don't think I made 10,000 off all that. Bro, Alec, new rash guard would be lit. Hello, Snap, you need to design that for me, bro. Design the logo for me, bro. I might make the news network. Yeah, we might need that. Promoting his new shitty instructional, which won him 0 titles in anything relevant ever by douching Nikki Fraud. Nikki Fraud. Gordon kind of funny, bro. Gordon kind of funny, bro. Crooked Craig, Nikki Fraud. Gordon, what's your nickname for yourself? Who also had 0 relevant titles. CGI. His supposed friend on camera. Then BJJ World, which is ran by Craig's bitch, Freddie, is essentially a propaganda page for him. He sounds like Trump. Rather than an actual news page talking about how another Austin BJJ school is the place to be. Even though his supposed friends are running a school just miles away. Imagine me promoting another BJJ school in Ocean County or other than Tom DeBlast, for you guys that don't know. And of course, attacking J-Rod like he did publicly when he kicked him out of the school without even discussing it with the team. I'm sure Nikki Fraud loves that. If you look for 3 seconds, you can find dozens of these. Gordon, what about your school? Your school been open for 3 weeks and already got somebody convicted. That's why we can't throw too many stones. Even for me, I can't throw too many stones. Somebody throw a stone back at me. Dorothy Slipper says, I don't think no steroid Gordon could take CJ in a real fight. We need both of these guys before. They both. Honestly, well, I think Craig Jones probably would do better if you took them off everything. Like go back and pass. I think Craig was a better grappler. Nicky Rod need to be exposed. Yeah, what they gonna expose him for? Exposed for what? Gordon is saying facts. Okay. Yeah, but the thing is, they got shit on him too, man. All these motherfuckers dirty. I want cases on all these motherfuckers. The Alec News Network is pretty pro. Pretty crazy over here. Where was I? Even though his supposed friends are running a school just miles away, kicking him out of school, kicking J-Rod out without even discussing it with the team. I'm sure Nikki Fraud loves that. If you look for 3 seconds, you can find dozens of these. It's no coincidence Craig has no team, no home, and a wife who left him. No, Gordon, don't you start that wife talk. Gordon is saying facts for his brother. Put the train down. Oh. Oh, Nikki. Oh, okay. Yeah, Gordon can't talk. Gordon, shut the hell up. Nikki Ryan's brother's going on another roid rage. They all bad guys. The only difference, Craig is funny, and he has one friend, Lackland, who seems like a good guy. I mean, does Gordon have any friends? Who's his friend? His friend is Danaher? A 60-year-old dude? What the hell's wrong with this sport? Somebody said this sport was, in one of the other videos, he said the sport is growing and there's going to be a jiu-jitsu school in every street. I'm like, are you sure? Look at the most famous people in their sport. We don't deserve no popularity. Where was I? Wife who left him. Didn't your wife leave you? Isn't your wife wanted? No real friends. Who's your friends? The internet is the opposite of real life. You should strive to be liked in real life, not the internet. People ask why I don't respond to Crooked Craig anymore. The answers are simple. If I pointed out all his blatant hypocrisy, the pot kill. What's the pot calling the kettle black? What is that? What is going on with this? Everybody just need to stop talking. You should strive to be liked in real life, not the internet. People ask why I don't respond to Crooked Craig anymore. The answers are simple. If I pointed out all his blatant hypocrisy and lies, I would have to post about him all day, which you kind of do, which I don't care to do, as we have agreed to fight on site every time we see each other. Words are no longer needed when violence is accepted. We will square it all up eventually. Enjoy your day, everyone. I'll save you guys. I'm a cuck. This sport is crazy. They all bad guys, yeah. If Maduro said a jiu-jitsu school on every street, they would extradite him all over again. Yeah. Says he doesn't respond as he's taking the bail and responding. Yeah. Yeah, that was a response right there. Says, one friend is a man who wears leather jackets and Gucci belts in 80-degree weather. Yeah. You don't need friends like that.
For bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap.
Can't play that music. I want to go fast. Crooked Craig 2026. Aussie, my wife, a felony. My wife's a felony kid. Okay. Moneyburger is his best friend. That's terrible. I don't want to hear nothing from about to say Crooked Craig. I don't want to hear nothing from Isaac Michelle. Look at those people. That was a week ago. They were buddy a week ago. You telling me I'm still a little upset at Danaher because you telling me Danaher couldn't sniff out Isaac Michelle was a troublemaker? I could have told you he was a troublemaker. Yo, in my head, you get kicked out of places left and right. What the hell's wrong with you? Something wrong with you. If you're getting kicked out left and right, something wrong with you. If Bruno Fernandez was GSP's coach until black belt and Farias was his coach until black belt, why does Danaher get so much credit for GSP's grappling? I don't know. You know what, Danaher, you gotta imagine. I mean, Danaher, I never taken a class with him, but say he's a good coach. Okay, amazing. But Danaher is also a marketing tool or marketing. It's a marketing angle. It's a marketing angle. And people, I don't know if it's groupthink or whatever, but people want to associate themselves with the best. That's why people hang around Gordon and Danaher. They're at least you know, on social media or to the broader audience, they're the best. So people want to associate themselves with the best. So maybe at a certain point, GSP wanted to associate himself with Danaher. You know, I don't know. So a lot of these guys got CTE. I mean, remember GSP think aliens are real, which I don't want to even get into.
I'm going to fucking train jiu-jitsu.
This sport is cooked, bro. Regardless, the Alec News Network is going to cover what's going on. But we try to listen. Even Isaac Michel, we're like, hey, I'm not like saying he's an evil guy, terrible. I mean, he possibly, allegedly did some terrible things. And what did I was saying? I was like, let me look it up. Let's see. Oh, he didn't see it on there. Okay, let's call. Okay, that's real. Okay. I'm even saying, hey, bro, go get yourself a lawyer and turn yourself in. Prove yourself innocent. Or if you're not innocent, take the punishment. So I feel like we kind of we try to give a fair take on most things. You know, we're not saying, you know, blah, 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 he's a bad guy, evil, blah, blah, blah. I'm very rarely going to say that unless, you know, I got some other information. You back, Danny Choppa? Same reason people still support John. Now, I don't know why the hell you would support John Jones. Yeah, I don't know. People crazy. Humans are crazy. Man, I would be ready to run hands with Craig if I was in their position. LMAO. Even if I get whooped. Craig, a straight up savage. L Snaps has changed channel to Alec News Network. I might need to. Just realized I didn't leave yet. Oh, Dave Chopper, you've been gone this whole time. We've been waiting for you, bro. You got some more posts. Same thing, basically. Second-degree felony under Texas law. It says, according to public notice, there was an active warrant related to sexual assault accusations classified as a second-degree felony under Texas law. It said it is important to emphasize that a wanted alert does not represent a conviction. Okay, make sure it's not a conviction. It's just a wanted alert. Information wanted. Tips wanted. And that no public information regarding a trial or sentencing has been released by authorities at this time. So that might be why you can't find anything just yet, LL Snap. They still need information. Probably need more victims to come through and other people with information to come through. Danny Chopper. You put the stream in the car. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, make sure you keep your eyes on the road, brother. Gordon gonna make sure he rolling with Big Dan whenever he might run into Craig. Yeah, Big Dan, fluffy ass self. Remember when Felipe Pena and Luke Griffith had the match, and Big Dan, the first person to jump out there? I hope these guys ain't got no guns on them. They might shoot somebody. The thing is, they shoot me. They gonna shoot me and claim self-defense. And they humongous. They gonna shoot you. Look who they be hanging out with. They gonna shoot you and claim self-defense. I feel like at a certain point I'm gonna need a bodyguard. I'm gonna have LL Snap as my bodyguard at a certain point if this live stream gets bigger. Yeah. Look at them hanging out with Kyle Rittenhouse. Man, these motherfuckers will shoot your ass up. They're gonna blame Kyle on it. This sport is cooked, bro. That's why I do judo. The Judo News Network. Judo News. Some people love this stuff. He says, I started jiu-jitsu to get my 10-year-old daughter into martial arts discipline and ended up falling in love with the art. I followed your case very close at the time. Until you got acquitted, I bought shirts and prayed for you. As we all know, it was injustice what they were doing. Your case is an American inspiration to many of us. Stay righteous and stay with Jesus, as many kids will look up to you as an example to grab their guns and shoot people. Texas, Texas is different. You think Gordon Ryan made his phone or keys look like a gun on purpose in this photo? No, I don't think so. I think you just you're giving him too much credit. Now look at Crooked Craig's feet. He got nail marks and cut marks. That's why they got staff over there. I don't know if they got staff. That's why he be getting staff. He got cut marks all over his feet. You guys need to clip your nails over there, man. Look at them feet. You know those are nail marks. That's how you be getting staph and stuff. And MRSA be cut up. Nah, man. I'm gonna say LL Snap. He not allowed over there anyway, though.
Well, I just want to say I appreciate working with you all this year. That's just my little piece, you know. Season didn't end how we wanted it to end, but I know we're gonna come back next year as a unit, ready to go. You know, hopefully we make some good off-season changes.
Oh, well, not for me. Look like I just got let go.
What?
You gotta be kidding me. Really?
Well, look at God.
Wait, what was that?
Huh?
I believe you just said, look at God. I just got fired.
No, I'm saying, well, look at. I mean, God he always work. He work it out every time.
This is unbelievable.
He work it out every time. You know, and I just.
Hey, Coach.
What's up, 12?
You just saw Stefanski just got fired.
He right there.
Oh, I thought it was just you in here. My fault. My bad, Joe. That's my bad. Sherlock.
Well, we all seen that coming. Like I was saying,
so
it's just been a pleasure working with you all. You know, I guess I won't be working with you, Stefanski. I guess we just, you know, I guess this is it for us. You know, but hopefully next year. Now I know for sure that next year we're gonna go up. Well, I just want to say,
you know, where Dorothy Slippers at? Let me go back and look at his feet. I think those cut marks, bro. You don't get mat burn up on your ankle though, LL Snap. That's too high up on the ankle. That's got to be nail marks. Yeah, well maybe. Usually you get it next to your toes, right? Mat burn. You ain't gonna get it up on your ankle and high foot. I think that's nail marks. Look at that. That looks like a cut. That looks like a nail. That's a big nail. That look like Big Dan's nail. You think that's mat burn? I think that's some scratch marks. Oh, well, regardless. Well, those are Fuji mats. Oh, you calling Fuji out? LL Snap. We're gonna have LL Snap versus Travis Stevens. Those Fuji mats. You gonna have to fight Travis Stevens off. LL Snap versus Travis Stevens. Let's go. I'll film it. We'll put it on the live stream. I'm trying to find. He did some more Cleveland Brown content. Let me see real fast. I don't see it.
We just decided to go ahead and start Shador for the remainder of the season. Feel free to jump in. Listen, if we just look at what he's done this past week.
Well, honestly, Coach, that's the best thing you done said all year.
I'm sorry?
This is a couple of weeks ago.
That's the best thing you done did all year. Now, we ought to be able to be constructively criticism with everybody, right? We should be able to criticize everybody constructively without it being no type of way. And I'm not trying to come at you, but he threw for 364 and 3 touchdowns.
There you go. He did.
Now, Coach, kindly tell me what other rookie done did that.
Well, none. That's why we're coming to this conclusion that we're going to go ahead.
And then I don't know how. Did you know, is Judkins our quarterback?
No, he isn't. Nope.
Not at all.
No.
Right. So why is he throwing a 2-point conversion in crunch time?
Well, listen, when I drew the play up.
He had the momentum, Coach. He was going. He had the momentum. He threw the touchdown.
I know that. That's why
And not only did you have Judkins play quarterback, and I thought he was running back. I thought he was a. What's up, 12?
I need to talk to you for a minute. If you don't mind, I need to.
I got you. I'll be there in a minute. I got you.
All right.
Not only did you have a running back playing quarterback, But you took 12 out the game.
Well, that play, that initially came from the box. That was the box. That wasn't me.
I ain't gonna, Steven, I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but all I know is it's about time he's quarterback. It's about time. It's about time he started.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. I agree.
It's about time.
Well, that's why I let it be known he's a starter. So,
I almost walked out on y'all. Common sense ain't common.
But you can't say stuff like that. That's it.
It ain't.
All right, Coach.
You know, Dorothy Slippers love that Brown content. He love that Shadur Sanders. That's his favorite. He can't wait to. First thing Dorothy Slippers said, no, not Happy New Year. Nothing about Happy New Year. We missed you. Nah, he had to talk about Shadur Sanders. First thing.
This might be the nicest jiu-jitsu gym in all of Austin, and that says a lot in a city that established itself as the mecca of submission grappling. East Austin Jiu-Jitsu is so nice, for a second I totally wanted to gatekeep. You've got a beautiful, naturally lit training room with a view, plus full strength and conditioning space downstairs. I personally stopped by after a UT football game because it was so convenient, and this was also the gym Craig Jones suggested to me when I first moved. They have gi, no gi, kids classes, group fitness, and a physical therapist on site. And the location? East Austin is one of the city's most dynamic and fast-changing neighborhoods. Right next door is one of the best bouldering gyms I've ever been to, which is elite cross-training for jiu-jitsu grip strength. For me, having a workspace between two-a-days is key.
Such a nice little workspace when you want to give your hands a break from rock climbing. Just come up here, do some work.
So I'll either be right outside or attempting to peer pressure a co-working buddy to come to my favorite dessert spot in Austin, since they have gluten-free mochi donuts, which go perfectly with the cup of cold brew I get every day because I paid for the coffee club add-on for my first month. It's country club level amenities, but still on par or better price than the other gyms around town. It's also only been open for a little over a year, and as someone who's moved around to many self-defense training facilities, there's something extra special about being part of that original crew before it grows to a mega gym, which is very likely to happen to this location. So if you're looking to start a new hobby in 2026, give the trial week a go. No pressure or commitment off the rip, but I promise you'll have fun.
Damn, that place badass. Let me say that to my homeboy. That place badass. What else we got going on? We're jumping around. What time is it? Let me see real fast. We only streaming for 2 hours today. We got about 30 minutes. Dorothy, Dorothy Slippers. I mentioned any of the Saunders family. Dorothy Slipper's gonna be there. Kirkliet, what is he up to? Excited to announce that Penetration State, NCAA champion Daniel Kirkliet is represented. Greg will be pursuing a world and Olympic team as he transitions into MMA this year. The impact will be immediate. Sucker Punch Entertainment? What is Sucker? Is that one of those boxing things? Oh, it's it's like a what is that called when they? I forget what they call them. Like managerial or something. Now that my gym's falling apart, I might need to go to East Austin. You in Canada, right? What's going on with your school, bro? We're jumping around. Shaq says he's dating 4 different white girls. Shout out to him.
Most marriages happen, most divorces happen because people say, I didn't know. I have to know. I got to know every angle. It happened one day.
How long does it take you to learn every angle, though?
I don't know. I got 4 white girls now, so I'm just trying to, go back and forth. Most marriages
Damn. I might need to do that too. Oh, well, I gotta get my money up though. I gotta get my money up. I gotta get my money up. You need money to do what Shaq doing. You gotta be careful. You might get that Shannon Sharp charge. Still not understanding this pipeline from wrestling to getting punched in the head for very little money. Some of it's for attention. They want to rub shoulders with the top echelon of people, which they could possibly do from wrestling, but, it's quick money. You get that money up front. And, I mean, realistically, unless they take a coaching gig, I'm not sure who Greg could coach for. He could get an assistant job. But if he wants to make some big money, 6, 7, 8 figures, I think MMA is the route, the easiest route, possibly.
Saying I didn't carry that they gave me. They gave it to me as a champion. It was my responsibility to make it and keep it that way. And I wouldn't stand in front of them as a man and I handed them, after they handed me something, I handed them back nothing. That played before me saying I didn't carry that they gave me. They gave it to me as a champion. It was my responsibility to make it and keep it that way. And I wouldn't stand in front of them as a man and
I think you know, he might be related to Michael Irvin might be related to LL Snap. You know his ancestors were a problem back in the day. You know you had to whip those people a couple times. They were too tough. That's why they left LL Snap and his forefathers in Cuba. They said, man, keep these people over here, bro. We can't deal with these people no more. The Coco, yeah, but he got something inside of him too, that warrior spirit. And that's why they had to leave LL Snap in Cuba. Keep this man, get him off the boat. They had to kick them off the boat, put them over here. Got another brother with a snow bunny. My man, Stephen Buchanan. I like Buchanan. Look at Buchanan. Look, oh no, you did the soft picture. LL Snap, do you got a picture like this with your wife? the soft picture. LL Snap, you got a picture with that like that with your boo thing? You know, look at him. He's happy, wholesome. I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous. This is gonna be Mush in a couple of years. After Mush after he win the Olympics, he gonna have the snow bunny with him. But shout out to Stephen Buchanan. I do like Buchanan. I'm not sure what he's gonna be up to now. He might be gonna try international wrestling or something. All these brothers got some snow. Oh, she's smiling too. Look at that. She got herself a brother on her arm. Says, I love all these guys taking all the snow, leaving the 2 good continents for the rest of us. He happy, bro. Oh, he's smooching on her. There we go. Whatchamacallit got him some snow too. My homeboy, David Carr. Where David Carr at? He was hugged up on his girl. He was over there wrestling his girl. Shout out to David Carr. She not a wrestler. My only thing is you got to make sure your girl got some athleticism, bro. She was pretty flexible right there though. Respectfully. No balance though. Octopus guard. See? Cat dog. Dorsey Slipper said cat dog. All these brothers, they got the soft photo. My wrestlers, bro. My wrestlers play in the snow. My wrestlers be playing in the snow. He got some snow. RBY got some snow. All these wrestlers, bro, they got, they playing in that snow. Hey, is that Aaron Brooks? Is he still in trouble? Nah, you got Aaron Brooks in here. Get Aaron Brooks out of there. All right, he hugged up too. She kind of cute, respectfully. Hey, JB, look at JB got some snow too. I forgot JB got snow. JB kind of the OG snow whatever. What is that? Snowmaster, snow something. RBY got some snow too. Everybody got some snow. LL Snap says, if I get a divorce, I'm playing in the snow from here on out. LL Snap definitely been up in some snow. LL Snap say he playing in the snow too. All my wrestlers, bro, they all up in the snow. I mean, I'm not hating. I'm just saying what I see. Oh, got the old people. Okay, got a brother. There we go. Uh-oh. You know they were getting lit at that party. I should have been over there. Who else got some snow? I think somebody else got some snow. Starachi, we don't know what Starachi got. Starachi, he be doing the other stuff. The snow aims. What is that? Snow aims? My man wants some snow though. Who else got some snow? I think somebody else got some snow. I'm trying to think. Who's another wrestler we can think of? These dams. Okay, let me not say that one. LL Snap, they like the yeah. Maduro claims to be innocent. Pleads not guilty in U.S. court on narco trafficking charges. Who gave the U.S. all this power to put other countries' leaders in court? Now imagine that somebody tried to do that to the American president. He's not an American citizen. What federal court got to do with him? That's crazy, bro. They said they might go to Cuba. Not Cuba. They might go to Colombia next. The snow will break you down silently, causing you a heart attack from Jedi mind tricks over decades. Well, you can't win. I don't support him. However, they straight kidnapped his ass. Yeah. Nobody saw any issues with that. Yeah, but the thing is, they won't stop. They'll go to Colombia. They've been to Venezuela. They'll hit up every country. You can't let America get an inch because they'll take everything. I know some of my Venezuelans and Latinos celebrating, but listen, America won't stop. They'll take over everything. You let them. They've been trying to go into Colombia since the Panama Canal. They might still. Colombia's gonna fight though. Colombia's for real gonna fight. I don't think this is a proper way to do politics or international. They need to get Mexico. No, they can't handle Mexico. Mexico go to war too. We really need to use diplomacy. We need to stop using so much force and use diplomacy and respect these countries. Because America will keep doing this, even if you got a good leader over there. All right, we don't like them. They'll take over your country for nothing. Gordon says, today I finished my first 2-a-day session since January 2024. Finished all the rounds in both sessions without having to stop or dry heaving for 30 minutes straight. 'Twas a good day. Gordon, you in bad shape. He got ADCC next year? This year? This year's ADCC? Gulf of America? The Gulf of America? Yeah, that ain't real diplomacy, though. The thing is, there's always somebody willing to go harder than you and sacrifice more than you. We see that in other countries too. Raiders fire Pete Carroll, NFL's oldest coach, after just one season. Damn, can't keep no coaching job. They're lucky you're not president of America. Or, yeah, well, yeah. LL Snap, I don't think they'll let you in there. Obama messed it up for everybody. The Las Vegas Raiders have fired head coach Pete Carroll after one season, ending the 74-year-old's brief tenure following a league-worst 3-14 campaign. The team announced Monday. I think it's more of the team than him. Carroll, who became the oldest head coach in NFL history when he was hired by Las Vegas in January 2025, leaves after guiding the Raiders to their worst record as an NFL franchise. Okay, maybe that's why he had to go. The team finished in a 4-way tie for the league's worst mark, but will hold the number 1 overall pick in the NFL's 2026 draft. In a statement, owner Mark Davis thanked Carroll and his family and confirmed that general manager John Spytek, that's a weird name, will remain in his role and lead all football operations, including the search for a new head coach. The consultation got distracted. Including the search for a new head coach in consultation with minority owner Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a minority owner? The Raiders opened the season with a throw Tom Brady in. Well, he's not a coach, but he's a football. Throw him in there one more time. The Raiders opened the season with a road win over the New England Patriots, but collapsed afterward, losing 14 of their final 16 games, including an extended losing streak that stretched into double digits. Carroll previously spent 14 seasons as head coach of the Seattle Seahawks, winning 1 Super Bowl and making another appearance. His dismissal continues a period of coaching instability in Las Vegas. The next hire will be the franchise's 6th head coach in the past decade. Geno Smith. I don't follow football that much. Dorothy Slipper's he's my football consultant. I will call out every president and tell them, hey, come on, let's run the fade. 101 winners wins the land. Well, you could actually fight. Now, Donald Trump too old to fight. These leaders, I mean, honestly, let's be honest. It's whoever's above the presidents. It's the companies and whoever's above them. They should have fired Geno Smith. Who's Geno Smith? You guys know I don't watch football like that. Football conciliary. I can't say it.
Deontay Wilder. Not at all. And it ain't just him. I don't feel bad for men like him. And let me explain what I'm talking about. There are a lot of these athletes.
Oh, my bad. Let me go back. We almost at 2 hours, guys. I'm about to dip in a little bit.
After they start making their money, they all start dating the same type of chick. I always say I think they shop at the same girlfriend store because these chicks all look the same. They all look like his wife. Now, these men deep down know these women are only there because he has the money. They may not say it out loud, but a lot of these men, they'll lie to themselves to make them believe these women will love them without the money. Basically delusional. I always say these women are delusional, but there's some delusional men out there too. So he'll sell to himself that this woman really loves him, but we all know she just loves the lifestyle. So you go put this chick and her son in your will, thinking that they'll love you for life. So you go out and marry a chick, your career make a hard left, you start losing fights. This woman that you think loves you, she's sitting there watching your decline, and she's not watching so she can help you build it back up. She's over there plotting, and right on cue, soon as she see you lose enough fights and she know you ain't coming back from that, she steals $400,000, files some charges on you, said you assaulted her, so now whatever happens in the divorce, she can get more money. She took her and her son and she dipped. And the reason why I'm saying I don't feel sorry for him is because you knew this was going to happen, but you were lying to yourself. If anybody can sit there and look at his wife and think she was going to stay for the rough times, you are just as delusional as he is. No. And all of these athletes marry the same type of chick and they expect something from them that these chicks aren't going to give them. I feel bad for them just as a man, but I don't feel bad for them personally because they put themselves in that situation. Just like if I saw some chick online who was homeless because she was dating a scammer and then the scammer got arrested and now she's putting up a GoFundMe to help with her kids. I don't want to hear none of that. You knew he was a scammer and you knew there was a chance that this was going to happen and you dated him anyway. You married him anyway. So now that those chickens have came home to roost, you got to deal with that. So again, I don't like that he's going through this as a man, but I don't feel sorry for him. And any other one of these athletes out there who are marrying these same chicks from the same women's store that they all shop at, you need to expect this same result if things go south. That's all I'm saying. You better keep your money up because if you don't, you're going to be sitting there sounding like Jay-Z and Too Short. It was all good just a week ago. I don't feel bad for Deontay Wilder.
What matches he gonna have on there? Stream gonna take a whole new turn when we fixing matches. Nah. We ain't fixing no matches over here. Don't even say that, Dorothy Slippers. Says the problem is men still thinking the old ways, while these women do not come like they used to come. Wait, what? Pause on me. Do not come like they used to anymore. Pause on that too. Women are in business and men still looking for love. Thinking giving a woman everything will make her loyal and stay. Women only loyal to how they feel once they they're feeling she can do better, she will leave. Well, especially these kind of girls. These ain't real girls they're dealing with. Dorothy Slipper's trying to get me to fix fights. I ain't fixing nothing, bro. She looked like a Instagram girl, though. Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't have married that girl. You guys need to stop marrying these women, bro. These women, look at these women. They all look the same, too. No, I didn't. Not like that.
Going on, everybody? So Sunday, January the 18th, okay, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be in Sherman Oaks, California, teaching at New Ground Jiu-Jitsu. I'm going to be doing a seminar there. We're going to go over technique. We're going to have Q&A, and we're also going to be doing some sparring at the end, okay? As a bonus, we are adding in everybody who attends the seminar is going to get free lifetime digital access to all of the footage from the seminar. So we're going to have a camera there. We're going to be recording everything, techniques, Q&A, etc. And you guys are going to have access to that, okay? One of the most common complaints that...
I'm jumping out of there. Anything else I wanted to say?
A mí no me amenace, aquí lo espero si quiere. No acepto invasiones, no acepto misiles, no acepto asesinatos, acepto inteligencia. Vengan aquí a hablar con inteligencia y lo recibimos y hablamos de tú a tú y con cifras reales, no con mentiras. Deje de engañarse de las mafias políticas colombianas, porque nos condenaron a 700,000 muertos, a ser el país más desigual del mundo. A mí no me amenace, aquí lo...
Okay, Colombia not playing around. We about to dip in a little bit.
Colombia is very sick too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not going to be doing it very long, let me tell you.
What does that mean? He's not going to be doing it very long.
He's not doing it very long. He has cocaine mills and cocaine factories. He's not going to be doing it very long.
So there will be an operation by the U.S. and
It sounds good to me.
Secretary Rubio mentioned...
You know why? Because they kill a lot of people. Colombia is very sick too, run by a...
I'm tired. Let me I did say I would give some belts away. Let's give some belts away today. LO snap. When I go big mode, that means I'm about to get ready to go. I thought all this cartels were in Mexico. They look good. Who looks good? Says, what happens when you make everyone your enemy and they all become friends? Well, yeah, that's true. Let's give away some belts. Can I not do it? I'm just going to give away... Actually, hell, I'll just give away 10 right now. Can I do it? Let's give some belts away. I'm in a festive mood. Let's give some belts. Hey, there we go. Can you guys see it? Who got some memberships? We're going to give away some more, too. That ain't enough. Can you guys hear it? I don't hear any alerts, though. It might do it later. Let's give some more away. I only get five a month. Do you guys hear anything? There we go. We're giving people some belts. It's gonna make a lot of noises, so. We got some new white belts. You know, we gotta make sure we get the new white belts in. Look, everybody get the white belts. Whee! Now you gotta keep your white belt though. That's the downside. You gotta keep your belt. Is anybody on there? Zippery's the only person I know on there. Some of these people don't even come on the live stream. But that's fine. That's all I can give though. Unless LOL Snap donates money, I can't give no memberships because they make me buy it. I ain't buying no memberships for these people. It says I don't even matter because oh, you mean your gym? Oh yeah, you said your gym's breaking up. I forget what happened though. You said over New Year's. What happened over New Year's? You tell me later. Congratulations for everybody that got their white belt. If you guys want to gift memberships, you guys can do that too. Now it won't let you decide who gets the membership though. It won't tell you who gets the membership. So I don't think you can pick it. You can't pick it. I don't think I gotta test it out. I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can do it. People say they want socks. I might keep the belt system. We gotta keep the belts. We a jiu-jitsu. We a jiu-jitsu live stream. We gotta keep the belt system. We do need some more belts, so hopefully the people will keep it. Anything else going on? I think that's it for today. We talked about Isaac Michel basically the whole stream. I'll probably do a little video or something. No, that motherfucker, he banned. He banned from this stream. Yeah, he banned from this live stream. We ain't giving nobody. That's basically it, man. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'm traveling tomorrow, so you know how it is, man. I be struggling out here. But we'll keep you guys updated on the Isaac Michel case. That's basically all we can do. Yeah, Josiah crazy. It's 2026. He need to move on and stop being a creep and a stalker. 2026, bro. Come on. Move on with your life. God damn it. Anything else, Snap? Anybody? Danny Choppa? I haven't seen much. Much might be busy. But we'll keep you guys updated. This year we're going to do a meetup in Houston, possibly. And we're going to do a streamathon, too. So I got to plan all this crap. So we appreciate your support in this sport. And I'll try to keep you guys updated and, keep doing what we do, bro. That's all I can say, man. Anything else? And I think from now on, before I leave, I'm going to do a members only. I'm going to do members only. He's shoveling snow right now? Yeah. So I think from now on, I don't know if I'll do members only. So you got to have your belt. If you don't got your belt, they kick you out of the members only section. So I might try that. Let me test that out right now, see what's going on with that. If you're not a member, it's all good. We'll see you possibly Thursday. I should be back Thursday for sure. I'm going to test this out. I never got a chance to use this before. So we're switching to members only. If you're not a member, we'll see you guys next time. No, I can't do it. Portrait. Oh, you can't do it on here. Oh, never mind. Members I can't do it. I can't do it anyway. I can't do it. Portrait streams. Oh, it's only for other stream. Okay, never mind. Can't leave members. Must shoveling some snow, possibly. All right, everybody, that's it, man. Shout out to everybody that got their white belt. Shout out to everybody that's consistently on the live stream. Shout out to all the new members. We need you guys. It's just like a jiu-jitsu school over here. We need new members in the program to keep the lifeblood going through. And that's it, everybody. We'll get you updated possibly Thursday. So we'll see you next time. Peace out. Stay out of trouble. Make good decisions. And I'll see you guys next time, all right?